I never thought I would say this. I'm feeling very heavy to say that I'm leaving the US. My name is Srijan Sunar. I'm an architect from Nepal. I came to America in 2021, wide-eyed, hopeful, and ready to chase a dream. Now, 4 years later, as you can see, my apartment is all empty. I'm flying today. And before I tell you where I'm going, why I'm leaving, I want to rewind. I want to reflect on the journey that changed me. This isn't just a goodbye to the country that tested me, that taught me, that gave me so much space to grow. This is a love letter. I moved from Kathmandu to Ames, Iowa. It felt like the world had gone silent. The noise, the rush, the familiarity, all replaced by open sky and quiet road. Before I leave, I wanted to bid farewell to this place. So, today I'm going back to Ames, where I study and spend 2 years of my life. I'm excited. At the same time, I'm the person, I think I like nostalgia, so that's why I'm doing this trip. And let me take you guys with me. I am going back after 2 years, and it feels different. I'm excited, nervous, but above all, grateful. Iowa gave me the foundation for the life that I live now.
I'd like to welcome you to Des Moines. The current time here is approximately 3:01.
As the plane descended, I remember the first time I landed here. I was terrified. I didn't know anyone. क्या नोस्टाल्जिक फिल भइरहेछ क्या अहिले चाहिँ किन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ सबभन्दा सुरुमा यो एयरपोर्टमा ल्यान्ड गरेको थिएँ नि त अनि त्यो बेलामा अब एकदमै यङ थियो खासै केही पनि थाहा थिएन एन्ड अल्सो फर्स्ट टाइम चाहिँ फ्लाइटमा ट्राभल गरेको अनि त्यो भएर चाहिँ अनि अब यही एरियामा यहीँबाट ब्यागेजहरू उठाएर जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ अनि मलाई यो एयरपोर्ट खासै याद पनि छैन क्या त्यो बेलामा कस्तो थियो के थियो भनेर अनि पछि म एक दुईचोटि ट्राभल त गरेँ यो एयरपोर्टबाट बट स्टिल त्यो जेट ल्याग थियो कि म आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई अनि त्यो भएर चाहिँ त्यस्तो खासै फिल भनेर त्यो मेमोरीमा नै केही थिएन सो वान अफ द रिजन त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि पनि मलाई चाहिँ फेरि एकचोटि फर्किन मन थियो सो या लेट्स एक्सप्लोर सो फर्स्ट डे आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ यही स्पटमा एकजना नेपाली दाइले लिन आउनु भइरहेको थियो सो वेट गरिरहेको थिएँ आई क्यान सी ग्रोथ इभन इन माई ओन फेस बुढो भइयो I was terrified the first time I landed here, but this time I have my friends. I'm not terrified anymore. Iowa State gave me some very good friends, and I'm very
grateful for that.
सेकेन्ड डे ल्यान्ड भइसकेपछिको सेकेन्ड डेमा आएर चाहिँ कलेज घुमिरहेको थिएँ अनि त्यो बेलामा लिएको पिक्चर हो एन्ड एकदम नोस्टाल्जिक फिल दिइरहेको छ यो प्लेसले चाहिँ एन्ड इट्स लुकिङ सो ब्युटिफुल राइट नाउ लाइक अल द ग्रिनरिज एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ हियर या नोस्टाल्जिक
Ames is still the same. Calm, slow, lost in time. Life was nothing like back home in here. Shared space, empty apartment, a borrowed mattress, a crate for bedside table. I didn't know how I would pay for the school and survive on the stipend that barely covered my rent. I had been an architect back home, but now I was working at dining hall just to survive. This is the dining hall I worked at.
म चाहिँ आयोवा स्टेटमा चाहिँ सर्भाइभ गर्नुको रिजन चाहिँ आइएसयू डाइनिङ यहाँ पनि हो अनि यहाँ चाहिँ काम गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ विकको 10 आवर्स गर्थेँ अनि अहिले चाहिँ अब कस्तो याद आइरहेको छ क्या 2 वर्ष अगाडि यहाँ पनि काम गरियो भनेर होइन अनि यहाँ चाहिँ के गर्थ्यो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ मैले 2 चोटि खाइदिन्थेँ नर्मल चाहिँ 1 चोटि मात्र खान पाइन्छ काम स्टार्ट गर्नु अगाडि अथवा काम स्टार्ट गरिसकेपछि चाहिँ म चाहिँ अगाडि पनि खाइदिन्थेँ पछाडि पनि खाइदिन्थेँ सो त्यसले गर्दा चाहिँ पैसामा चाहिँ एकदमै धेरै सेभिङ भएको थियो अनि आई थिङ्क एकचोटि खाएको $16 हो कि कति लाग्छ इफ यु आर नट पार्ट अफ आयोवा स्टेट अनि आई डोन्ट नो इफ आई वान गो एन्ड ह्याभ सम फुड राइट नाउ त्यस्तो भोक त लागेको छैन बट आई थिङ्क आई विल जस्ट वान सी द प्लेस एन्ड contemplate, I think. I don't know. So, yeah.
So I decided to get some food. This time I'm coming back, not as an employee. And it was a different joy in that moment.
Thank you.
These are the stations where I made pizzas, tacos, sandwiches. These are the tables I cleaned. And in turn, it gave me a life that I have today. I could not thank this place enough. The joy of eating this pizza I could not put in the words. Although it was not a very good pizza, this place taught me hustle like no other place did. Every night after my class or my shift, I walked to this bus stop. It is where I questioned everything. I wondered if I made a mistake. It has seen my tears. It taught me how to be alone. It became part of my growth. Slowly, life began to feel familiar. I found rhythm in this chaos. Ames started to feel like a home, but it was already time to move to next chapter. I didn't have everything figured out when I came to Ames, but I knew I had to try. Ames taught me solitude, taught me hustle, taught me how to be alone and not be afraid, taught me growth doesn't come with comfort.
Srijan Sunar, Major.
And when it was time to leave, I realized Iowa had given me the courage to keep going. On May 2023, I moved to Dallas. This was the second time I'm packing my life in suitcase again. This city has a special place in my heart. This city gave me a room for growth, a fresh new start. This city gave me my first of so many things. I got my first job.
मलाई चाहिँ अब
I got my first podcast recorded here. I got my first car here.
Oh man, it's really cold.
I got my first trip to New York and DC to see some of the most remarkable architecture. Some of my dreams turned into reality. I got my first small project done in DFW airport. For the first time, I felt I belong. But it wasn't all flowers. April 2024, my first H-1B result, I didn't get it.
As you know, the H-1B is a work visa. It is reserved for people with special skills, maybe in AI or medicine or tech.
Okay, so for context, so far H-1B lottery was completely random. Everybody had the fair and square chance, like everybody was in the same bucket. Everyone get one lottery ticket when they go into the lottery, and you pick the name, and if you get it, great, your name is picked in the lottery. If you don't get it, then your name is not picked.
Life spiraled and it got into my head. Dallas started feeling hollow. It's heartbreaking when you give everything and then leave it all to the fate. But I'm not someone who leaves things to fate. I did not want fate to decide my life. I wanted to take charge. I wanted to be on the driving seat. So I started looking for more opportunities. And I found one in an entirely different country. Very interesting update. So I'm moving to London. And I got my offer letter last week, and this week it's going for visa processing. And the loop began again. Packing, selling, letting go.
Okay, it is such a weird feeling now that I used to come home and then I used to sit and watch TV, and now this wall is empty. Now it's kind of hitting me that I'm moving to another country, but excited, nervous, I don't know. I'm just trying to soak in. And these other stuff as well, I put it in the marketplace, and I haven't got my visa yet, but hopefully I will get it. I hope I don't have to buy all of these stuff again. And yeah.
Waking up in this bad dream, part of me fades out of view. Burn the bridges, burn the holes.
Life was very comfortable, and it is really hard to let go of things. It was really hard to work, unpack, pack, and repeat that all over again. And emotionally, I think I was letting go of my dreams as well, and that was really hard. It was really hard.
त्यो मेरो के भन्छ त्यो स्टुडियो लाइटको बत्ती हो क्या
Apartments started getting empty, so did my heart.
The day has come and I'm selling my baby this. So emotional feel हुँदो रहेछ किन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ जस्तो भने 2 वर्ष स्ट्रगल गरेर काम गर्न थालेपछि आफूले लिएको फर्स्ट vehicle भनौँ न so very heavy moment मेरो लागि but it is what it is. I have to sell this now and yeah, just doing some cleanup, just get done with it. Back to एउटा झोलामा फेरि सामान सबै झोलामा हाले and now going to sell it. All right, let's do this.
I sold my favorite thing, my first car. It didn't hit me until then that I was leaving the US. And when it did, it hit hard.
Like that, got my check and paperwork, so I'm gonna miss that.
Dallas taught me friendship. Dallas taught me to let go. It gave me a glimpse of American dream. America, you were never perfect, but you were part of my journey for a while, and I will always carry you with me. And now, it's time to move to the new chapter.
I don't know what to do. You've already spent so much
Something. Last 45 minutes चाहिँ कस्तो स्ट्रेसफुल भयो किन भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ 5वटा ब्याग बोकेर आएको थिएँ अनि अमेरिकन एयरलाइन्सलाई फोन गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ 70 pounds per ब्याग लान पाउँछ भन्यो तर दुईटा मात्र 70 pounds बाँकी 50 pounds लान पाउनु रहेछ सो त्यसले गर्दाखेरि कस्तो स्ट्रेसफुल भयो अनि धन्न थ्याङ्क्स टु all of my friends जसले चाहिँ सामानहरू निकालेर सफल गरेर they helped me a lot and then security मा पनि फेरि अलिकति टाइम लाग्यो because I have 2 laptops त्यसले गर्दा हरेक ल्यापटप निकालेर फेरि फोन पनि निकालेर oh my god I don't know I don't want to move another country anymore. That's so stressful and I'm going to board in next half an hour मा बोर्डिङ छ अनि अहिले चाहिँ क्यापिटल 1 को लाउन्जमा आएर एकछिन बसिरहेको अनि खासै भोक पनि लागेको छैन but they have a lot of good foods here and just trying to soak in the energy of America, I guess, before I leave permanently. I don't know, maybe for some time. So let's see.
Very good. Cross over to the right, please.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I am nervous, terrified, honestly. This is the second time I'm moving my whole life in a suitcase to a whole different country. But it's a little bit different this time. I have someone waiting for me.
बल्ल बल्ल कत्रो बेर लाग्यो त
October 2023, I proposed her and she said yes. And we were not sure where we wanted to settle. H1B was like a cliffhanger, not just for my career, but even for my life. So I decided to break that chain and took a leap of faith with a dream to create a home with her. So I left the US not just because of the visa, but to be with her, to feel home, and home is where I am with her. Now the loop starts again, finding an apartment again, settling down again, but I'm not worried because I have built my life around suitcase and I'm ready to do it all over again. I don't know what the future holds, but for now, I have a job, I have a dream, I have her, and that's enough. And that is the beginning of new arc in my arc stories.
Left you behind to live my life. I got up on an early Sunday morning to say goodbye.